You know what, it was, they battled from the drop of the puck. I thought we had a stretch, I think after they scored the power play in the third, where we got a little kind of antsy and, you know, they had some good zone time on us. But other than that, I thought we played a hell of a game. You know, a team that has all that firepower, kept them down to 22 shots, took one penalty, which is something we've been kind of preaching on, which is a good thing. And then, you know, how much more can you say about, you know, Rocco and DeLeo, their game tonight? You know, they started us off, put the puck back to Helleson for the goal and got us on the board early, and then we hung on to that and actually played a really good period and solid, defended the middle of the ice, and then you know, Rocco, you know, they have a turnover on a breakaway and, you know, game over. So, you know, good for him.
When you see Rocco going in on breakaway and overtime as a coach, you've got to be feeling pretty confident this is going to go your way.
Yeah, you know, he's had a couple of those. Our OTs have been pretty good. We haven't had a lot of them this year, but I think we've lost one and won the other one. So, and, you know, he's been a big part of two of the wins. So, no, it was good. You know, I thought overall it was a great team effort. It was pretty well a 60-minute game. And, you know, Ole, you know, made some great saves for us and, you know, finally got a win for the guy. You know, I would have felt really bad if we would have lost that in OT the way he battled tonight.
You lead me to my next question. I know, you know, we've seen Ole have some good stretches and some bad stretches this season, but what did you see out of him tonight that really helped put the team in position to win?
Well, you know, I think the biggest one was I think we had a bad pinch in the first and they had a breakaway, and, you know, he ended up stopping that and, you know, kept things alive for us. And he just made big stops at the opportune time and didn't give him anything. And again, you know, credit, we had some good blocks. You know, I think that one in the second, they had a one-timer with an open net, and I think Reggie made a kick save on it. He had some help, but I thought he was real focused tonight.
You mentioned those blocks and some of those defensive plays. How proud are you of this team's defensive effort tonight to never really let Ontario get going?
That's the big thing, you know, and I think the thing was I thought we did a really good job through the neutral zone, slowed them up. You know, you let that team, you know, come at you with a lot of speed, and that's some of the problems we had in some of the previous games. But the last couple times we've played them, we've kind of shut them down through the middle and made them dump pucks. It's something they don't like to do.
All right, Rocco, well, great win for the team. Obviously, we know what happened just last week. How are you able to flip the script in this one?
Just stuck with it. Got to give a shout out to Ole. What a game. We've hung him out to dry a lot this year, and I know it's been a tough year for him. And you know, his best friend, his roommate, gets traded last week, so I'm sure that's just like another dagger in the heart. And you know, he comes in last game, plays awesome. Comes in this game, I think it was his best game of the year. Stands on his head, makes some unbelievable saves. I don't know if we should have won that one. So hats off to him. He played a heck of a game. We stayed with it and got the 2 points.
We know you don't score on that power play in the third period, but it looked like that kind of turned it around for you guys in a period that Ontario was coming on. How did you guys grab momentum back from that opportunity?
You know, our first power play we got was garbage, so we were pissed off about that. And then second one, we started just kind of keeping it more simple, just putting pucks at the net. Unfortunately, there was no rebounds. He was always swallowing them up, but at least we were getting pucks to the net and trying to, you know, cause some chaos. So I thought they had a really good third. They were buzzing around. They were really doing some good stuff in the O-zone. And Ole was hanging on, and our D were hanging on, and you know, thankfully we hung on and got the 2 points.
Take us through your game-winning goal in overtime.
Yeah, I mean, I think they had the same three guys that started the game, or the overtime. So I think they were a little tired, and the three of us had just gotten out. So I don't know if they recognized that. So we had a little bit of an advantage. We did a good job just being calm. They were kind of working around a little bit. Weren't getting any good opportunities, but they were moving. We did a good job switching off guys. That Anderson tried to go at me one-on-one. I just got a stick on it and went for a breakaway, and thankfully no one was close enough and put it in.
10 goals this month for you, 13 points overall. When you look at this month in total, just how are you able to find so much success?
I think it has to do with what I've been doing off the ice, just the studying of the game, trying to figure out ways to score. I went on like a 10 or 11 game stretch there where it wasn't scoring and it wasn't going well. I needed to sit back and reevaluate and see what was going on. And now I kind of found myself, and you know, I'm not satisfied with just, you know, a good month or a good stretch. It's the ebbs and flows of a long season. You have good, you have bad. When you have good, you can't be, you know, too cocky about it and overconfident. You got to keep doing what I'm doing off the ice, doing what I'm doing on the ice, and you know, keep moving forward and trying to help our team win every night.
Final one. What was the name on the stick for the game winner?
Oswald. All month it's been Oswald, my boy, Dmitry Osipov.
Drew, pretty good win there for you guys, and you seal it there at the end. Just overall, it seemed like a game with no passengers that you guys had. I mean, you had to be happy with that.
Yeah, it was a great effort by everyone. I thought Ole had a great game. It was really fun to see him play well and us play well in front of him. That was just an awesome all-around team win there.
You talk about Ole, and I mean, he came out swinging in that game, and Roy just said, he wanted to win that one more specifically for him because of how good he played. I mean, just talk about the support that you guys have for him.
Yeah, we all love Ole. He's a great guy, really well-liked guy around the room, and so whenever we can play good for him and score some goals to help him get some support there, it's big. And he's like I said, really well-liked guy in the room, and it just feels good when you play well in front of him.
What was the mood like on the bench when you guys were winding down towards the end of that game?
It was really good. I thought the passion was there. Everyone was still up, and like you said, we all really wanted to win the game, and I think that was pretty obvious.
What's the mood like now?
It's awesome in there. Yeah, it's a good vibe after a win for sure.
Well, what were you guys working on systematically here to shut down Ontario so well?
They're a really fast team, really good line rush team. Our forwards did a really good job in the neutral zone of slowing them down, and then on the back check as well. They're really good. Their D jump into plays a lot, so it's really important for the forwards to come back. Helps us keep a good gap, and like I said, they're one of the faster teams in the league, so that's really important.